On the coffee table, Hasbro has sent over the squirrels this giant, enormous Transformers 35th Anniversary surprise box. It's so large it took 2 grapples to get this thing on the coffee table. How is it possible that this is the 35th anniversary of Transformers? It seems like just yesterday I picked up this 20th anniversary Optimus Prime. It was such a perfect looking toy I was never able to convince myself to open. I always placed high on a shelf to gaze upon. Maybe on the 50th anniversary I will open. Anyhow, we have a giant box to open. Let's start seeing what's inside this thing. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm Dan, by the way. You might remember me from SquirrelStampede when the squirrels let me on camera occasionally. So now we can open up this enormous box, see what's inside. Pretty impressive. One side we've got all the main Autobots. On the other side, this giant Autobot logo, more than meets the eye. Just tremendously huge box. Thank you, Hasbro, for sending this over. This is so cool. Let's see here. I think this front panel just slides out. Oh, we want to slide it this way. Getting spun around here, so here we go. Hopefully things don't just start falling out. Remove the sleeve, and we have got all sorts of stuff in here. It's just crazy. Looks like we've got some Botbots up here. We've got Transformer Siege items here. We've got a Transformer Bumblebee Optimus Prime. That's a really cool one. I've been thinking about looking for that one. We've got a Bumblebee here, and we've got a Grimlock and a Megatron from Transformers Cyberverse, which is an amazing show. It's probably one of my most favorite shows in a long time for Transformers. What do we got here? We've got a note, a special card, or something. In honor of the 35th anniversary of the Transformers franchise, we're celebrating how these robots in disguise are more than meets the eye. Inside this box is a collection of exciting Transformers products that celebrate and embody the iconic theme. But it's not just the bots inside this box that are more than meets the eye. The box itself is also more than meets the eye. Oh dear, what does that mean? There's a Cybertronian message hidden within the box. Hint, the hidden message is located within the structure of the box, not on any toy packaging or product. So it's the structure. So there's a lot of stuff. Let's just start digging in this really quick here. A lot of fine print. Botbots, start with those guys. These are a lot of fun. Looks like we have Series 2 Botbots. And I think we did a Botbot video about a month ago, which was a lot of fun. And I really need to kind of do a few more Botbots because I know they're so awesome. How do we get these out of here without really destroying its package? So there's another Botbot. Oh, this one's got the keyboard. Oh, the camera Botbot is one of my favorites because it's a camera. Can we get Grimlock out of here without hurting the box? We'll start here. Start pulling tabs, I guess. So this should, oh, there we go. Woohoo! Okay, now we can get some stuff out. So here's our Cyberverse Megatron. This one's a lot of fun. We've got this one. I think I reviewed this earlier at the end of 2018 with Optimus Prime. They were a lot of fun. Grimlock. We've also checked on Grimlock before, and this is also a really fun Grimlock Transformer. I like these quick basic ones are a lot of fun to play with because some of the other ones can get pretty complicated. Bumblebee, I don't think I have this one at all, so this will be kind of fun to look at. Got some pieces of the box coming out. There's another piece, no decoded message yet. This one here is the one I am most excited for. The Optimus Prime Bumblebee version, movie version. I have a huge collection of Optimus Prime toys. I don't really show that stuff often on the channel, but that is one of my go-to favorite toy characters out there, Optimus Prime. Always love to find Optimus Prime things. That is so cool. I will definitely be transforming that sometime. So this comes out. Those pieces aren't needed. Hidden compartment down here. This is probably the more than meets the eye part. What is this? That's just a small piece. I mean, the amount of work that went into constructing this box is pretty special, so thank you again. This is cool. This is a Siege Soundwave with his cassettes. Ravage and Laserbeak. Oh, and they're slightly stuck on there by some sort of sticky putty. There's Soundwave for someone. I actually just picked up these tapes, so that's really funny that they came in. And then, what else do we got? Another board of something. Okay, here's some hidden stuff here we've got. Whoa, careful, careful, careful. This is something I have yet to really pick up, surprisingly. I love picking up all the Transformer toys, but I have not done any of the card games. This is the Rise of the Combiners trading card game. It looks pretty fun. I've seen them. I think you can kind of do some really neat things with them. For some reason, I have skipped them, so maybe now, maybe now I will finally have a chance to figure them out a little bit. So these are kind of fun to look for. And finally, getting down to the bottom here, we have gaming card protectors. Autobot gaming cards, 100 deck protector sleeves. Okay, again, something I'm new at because I don't do too much gaming. And then, finally, getting down to the end of this huge box, we've got a mug, a Bumblebee mug that is heat-reactive ceramic mug that changes color. Very cool. I love the new mug stuff. So there we go. As for the hidden message, I have not seen it yet. Whoops. Kind of thought the box might transform, but I don't think that's going to happen now. But let's see here. Well, there might be something back here. Absolutely beautiful box. I hate to destroy it, but I think I've pretty much destroyed it. Something. Oh, okay. Right here on Optimus Prime's chin. It would have been cool if it had just been a little lower by the Matrix. Yeah, by the Matrix! We could have opened that up. So let's see what's here. This kind of will come down. Oh, there's our code. That makes no sense at all. So obviously we're going to have to get on the computer and figure this out. What is this?
Okay, here we are on the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy page. Did you find a hidden Cybertronian message? I sure did. Decode message. Whoa. How am I gonna do this part? Let's see here. Button on the next page. Probably this one right here. Okay. So here's all our symbols we've got to look through. And so the first symbol on my box is this weird L. Remember the box? Right there. Where's the L? There, the L with the colon. Then we've got a dot with a backwards L. A dot with a backwards L. Okay. Then an angle bracket. Looks like my favorite old Construx toys. Kind of like a P. There we go. And, oh, one more P. And decode. Oh, message invalid. Please try again. Okay, what else do we got here? Alright, I'm back and I think I figured it out. I was having trouble reading my Cybertronian language. Forgive me, I'm new to this character set. I was right with the last two letters. The one that looked like a P was correct, but then there's one that's just a little bit different, and it's just right here. I can't believe I didn't see that. So that is what I got. So hopefully this will decode something. Your message was successfully decoded. Your access code Rubble. New file unlocked. Gotta remember that. R-U-B-B-L-E. Rubble. And a bold new era. Transformers. A comic, it looks like, from IDW. A bold new era. So that must be coming out soon. Issue 1 we've got a cover of. That is a sneak peek. Does this open up or anything? Oh wait, here we go. So there's the opening cover, and here we have a different alternate cover. It's been a while since I've read through a Transformer comic. They're getting so amazingly detailed. And here's another cover option. Let's see, what's my favorite so far? I'm gonna have to go with that front one, Megatron and Prime. And although this one's kind of a little more movie-like, very nice. A lot of cover art. This is crazy. Are these just cards now? Are we looking at cards? And it just keeps going. So this looks like the full comic book. That is cool. I probably won't be able to show that to you today. That'll just take too long. What a world to be in, alive in. Oh, look at these graphics. Very Star Wars-esque right here with the suns. Very nice. We got Bumblebee having a story. Classic Bumblebee. I like that. And it just goes on for the full comic. Oh, there we have Windblade. Very cool. So that was kind of a fun special surprise. Thank you, Hasbro, for including that in this huge 30th anniversary box, 35th anniversary box. Very interesting stuff here. So we'll call that good, and we'll go back to the toys real quick.
Talk about a world tour, we're back on the table. So we have Soundwave already opened up.
Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior.
Well, something like that. Ravage, is that how you really sound? Well, let's start with the Botbots. I always like getting surprised by the Botbots. A piece of delicious meat. It's Hammer-Eye. Hammer-Eye is one of the better Botbots though because of the bone weapon. There's a sword knife on his ham. Not many Botbots have an accessory weapon, so Hammer-Eye is one to look for. And then there's Studio Series Optimus Prime, featured in Transformers Bumblebee. I have been looking around for this one, only seeing it once on store shelf, passing and then regretting it, so now it's awesome to finally share. Number 38 on box, big screen inspired scale detail backdrop with San Francisco Bridge, 35 steps. I'm not sure we're going to get through that. See if we can get Prime out of package. And Optimus Prime out of pack. Nice idea with the backdrop backer, hard cardboard cardstock you can just set on a shelf and display. Bumblebee Prime has a very detailed movie-like look, lots of rich mechanic looking parts inside him. For a quick articulation look, head rotation of course, just a little bit though, I don't want to push it. We can move his shoulders about, elbows, wrists. We even have some waist rotation, hips. We can have Optimus Prime seated at a desk, working all night long on Teletran 1's Minesweeper app, and knees, and some ankle feet. Really good mobility on this guy. And a pretty good footprint so he doesn't fall over. And I would say his back turned out pretty well. There's not too much stuff hanging off it. Probably falls on one of the better side of Primes made. 35 steps of transformation, probably a little bit too much as this video is running long, but I will do a quick speed transform and we'll see how this Prime turns out. Alright, I think I mostly have his vehicle form ready. Surprisingly quick to transform in the main cab area. I kinda just stopped reading steps and just started folding him in. Also though, surprisingly very difficult in the back leg section. Really tricky getting that final hitch assembly working just right. A little bit hollow back there, and maybe that's why things were fitting in a little bit weaker. Great classic looking truck form though, turned out really well. Looks like the back of the box gives a little more shiny detail to the gas tanks and the smokestacks. But overall, a really nice looking Prime. I'm pretty satisfied with it. For sure one to roll out. Good to take a closer look at that one on the table.
What about Soundwave?
Maybe next time.
Oh.
A couple more things to check on real quick. Let's open up one of these Rise of the Combiners trading card game cards. One foil Transformers character card plus 7 battle cards in each pack. So who do we got? Who did we find? We found a foil card of Dreadwing. Oh wow, Dreadwing is a plain Decepticon that I know very little about. Don't see Dreadwing very often, so it's kind of neat to have something different. Blackwing aerial attacker card. That's weird, it's got kind of a fold to it. And then we have some other cards. Field repair, tech research, improvised shield, testify, oh that looks very entertaining, mounted missiles, backup beam, oh my favorite, Thundercracker, one of my first Transformers ever, aerial bot Enigma, and back to field repair. But they're really new to me, so I don't know too much about it, but kind of fun to know. And finally we have Transformers Bumblebee.
from the Energon Igniter series. This Bumblebee features only 9 steps of transformation plus a cool Energon Igniters gimmick. These can be a lot of simple fun for quick adventure play. Let's get him out of the box. Pretty close, simplified to movie-like look. What does this thing do? Looks like trouble. Bumblebee looking pretty good from all sides. Articulation, no head rotation. We've got shoulder movement though. We can move around quite a bit. There's kind of an elbow in there too. There's a hand to hold a weapon. And it looks like hips, gonna be a little bit limited. We can kick out, we can't really rotate up, I believe, without breaking anything, and I don't see any knees. And well, he can stand. Kind of common what you will see with these simplified Transformers. Quick transformation. A little bit tight at first, but overall a very simplistic transformation. We have a very nice looking Volkswagen Beetle bug. Yellow, very classic Bumblebee-like. As for the Energon Igniter, I think we have to open up his front somehow. And then drop in. And then what? Well, I believe the Energon Igniter is supposed to assist him in moving forward, but my tabletop is a little bit too smooth, so it is not. But kind of nice little gimmick there. I really just like how Bumblebee looks really close to what he looks like in the movie for a simple, affordable toy design. And roll out. And I guess now we move back to the coffee table set.
Hey, how did that get back in the box already? I'm so confused. Well, that's the Transformers 35th Anniversary Surprise Box from Hasbro. Pretty crazy amount of Transformers things today. So cool to see. Thank you again, Hasbro, for sending this over for the squirrels to share with everyone. I think we had a pretty good time. So that's what we have to say about that.
Hasbro should produce my toy, Squirrelformers The Tail Wars. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.